Musicians born on a week like this. April 29th. 1931 Lonnie Donegan, pop singer. Chris Barber jazz band. 1932 Andy Simpkins, bassist. Worked with Anita O'Day and Sarah Vaughan. 1933 William Nelson, country singer. The Highwaymen helped to create Farm Aid. 1933 Rod McEwen, composer. Writer for Johnny Cash, Madonna and Frank Sinatra. 1935 Otis Rush, guitarist. 1936 Zubin Mehta, composer, director. Worked with Ravi Shankar. 1943 Dwayne Allen, country singer. The Oak Ridge Boys. 1945 Tammy Terrell, R&B singer. Signed with James Brown when she was 17. 1947 Tommy James, pop singer. Tommy James and the Shondells. 1947 Joel Larson, drummer. Worked with Mama Cass of the Mamas and the Papas. 1966 Rollo Armstrong, producer. Faithless, worked with his sister, Dido. 1968 Carney Wilson, pop singer. Wilson Phillips. 1973 Michael Gerard Hogan, bassist. The Cranberries. 1979 Joe O'Mara, pop singer. S Club 7. 1980 Kian Egan, pop singer. Westlife and IOIOU. April 30th. 1881 Evelyn Sewer, pianist. 1923 Percy Heath, bassist. 1924 Sheldon Harnick, composer. Worked with Jerry Bach. 1925 Johnny Horton, country singer. 1931 Dick Twardzik, pianist. Worked with Serge Shaloff, Charlie Parker and Chet Baker. 1943 Bobby V, pop singer. Worked with Bob Dylan. 1948 Wayne Kramer, guitarist. MC5 with Charlie Parker. 1953 Merrill Osmond, rock singer. The Osmonds. 1960 Stuart Mathis, guitarist. Worked with Jewel, Leanne Rimes and the Wallflowers. 1962 CeCe Rogers, pop singer. James Brown gave her her nickname. 1962 Brad Divins, guitarist. Kicks, worked with Souls at Zero, Cyndi Lauper and Enrique Iglesias. 1971 Carolyn Dawn Johnson, country singer. Worked with Martina McBride. 1973 Jeff Timmons, pop singer. 98 Degrees. 1981 Justin Vernon, folk singer. Worked with Volcano Choir and Gangs. 1982 Binky Shapiro, pop singer. Little Joy, worked with Beck. 1984 Grant Mickelson, guitarist. The Agency, with Taylor Swift. 1990 Rigoberta Bandini, singer. Worked for Frozen, Brave and Spirited Away. May 1st. 1891 Charlie Patton, guitarist. Father of the Delta Blues. 1907 Kate Smith, opera singer. The First Lady of Radio. 1929 Sonny James, country singer. Worked with Marie Osmond. 1930 Little Walter, blues singer. Worked with Bo Diddley. 1934 Shirley Horn, singer, jazz pianist. 1939 Judy Collins, folk singer. 1945 Rita Coolidge, pop singer. Worked with Chris Christopherson and Joe Cocker. 1953 James Newton, flute player. 1954 Ray Parker Jr., pop singer. Love Unlimited Orchestra, with Barry White. 1967 Tim McGraw, country singer. Husband of Faith Hill. 1968 Darcy Retzky, bassist. The Smashing Pumpkins. 1968 Johnny Colt, bassist. The Black Crowes. 1970 Bernard Butler, guitarist. Suede and the Tears. 1979 Polly Rantasalmi, guitarist. The Rasmus. May 2nd. 1810 Hans Christian Lumby, composer. 1895 Lorenz Hart, songwriter. Worked with Richard Rogers. 1897 John Frederick Coots, songwriter. Wrote Santa Claus is Coming to Town with Haven Gillespie. 1904 Bing Crosby, singer. 1929 Link Wray, guitarist. Link Wray and his Wray Men. 1936 Engelbert Humperdinck, pop singer. 1944 Bob Henrit, drummer. Argent and the Kinks. 1946 Leslie Gore, pop singer. Worked with Quincy Jones. 1946 Joel Forrester, composer. Worked with Andy Warhol. 1948 Larry Gatlin, country singer. Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers. 1950 Lou Gramm, rock singer. Foreigner. 1957 Marcus Stockhausen, jazz composer. 1962 Alain Johannes, guitarist. 11. 1969 Todd Sucherman, drummer. Styx. 1973 Justin Kane Burnett, composer. Worked with Hans Zimmer. 1974 Antonina Armato, songwriter. Songwriter for Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Gwen Stefani, Eminem, Mariah Carey, and Justin Bieber. 1984 Rose Falcon, pop singer. Songwriter for Faith Hill and Lady Antebellum. 1985 Lily Allen, pop singer. May 3rd. 1901 Hugo Friedhofer, composer. Composer for films like Joan of Arc, Above and Beyond and The Adventures of Marco Polo. 1903 Bing Crosby, pop singer. White Christmas, 1954. 1919 Pete Seeger, folk singer. The Weavers. 1924 Jane Morgan, pop singer. Sang for 5 presidents like John F. Kennedy. 1933 James Brown, soul singer. The Godfather of Soul. 1934 Frankie Valli, pop singer. The Four Seasons. 1951 Christopher Cross, pop singer. 1955 Steve Jones, guitarist. Sex Pistols. 1959 David Ball, musician. Soft Cell. 1967 Andre Olbrich, guitarist. Blind Guardian. 1968 Shane Miner, country singer. Writer for Kenny Chesney and Diamond Rio. 1971 John Driscoll Hopkins, country singer. The Zac Brown Band. 1977 Eric Church, country singer. 1978 Paul Banks, rock singer. Interpol. 1981 Farrah Franklin, R&B singer. Destiny's Child. 1984 Morgan Kibbe, pop singer. The Romanoffs worked with M83 and Mark Ronson. May 4th. 1885 Leo Sirota, pianist. 1905 Al Dexter, country singer. Wrote Pistol Packin' Mama and Honky Tonk Blues. 1923 Ed Cassidy, jazz drummer. founder of Spirit. 1926 Sonny Payne, jazz drummer. Worked with Harry James and Count Basie. 1928 Maynard Ferguson, composer. The Birdland Dream Band. 1930 Roberta Peters, opera singer. 1935 Don Friedman, jazz pianist. Worked with Dexter Gordon, Buddy Collette and Chet Baker. 1937 Ron Carter, jazz bassist. The Miles Davis Quintet, worked with Jackie Byard and Chico Hamilton. 1938 Tyrone Davis, soul singer. Worked with Freddie King. 1941 Nicholas Ashford, R&B singer. Wrote Ain't No Mountain High Enough. 1946 Richard Rudolph, composer. Worked with Tina Marie. 1949 Stella Parton, country singer. Sister of Dolly Parton. 1949 Zal Clemenson, guitarist. The Sensational Alex Harvey Band. 1951 Jackie Jackson, pop singer. The Jackson 5. 1951 Mick Mars, guitarist. Motley Crue. 1952 Jacob Millet, reggae singer. Inner Circle. 1954 Marilyn Martin, pop singer. Worked with Phil Collins and David Foster. 1955 Robert Ellis Oral, rock singer. Wrote for Taylor Swift. 1959 Randy Travis, country singer. 1961 Donald Lawrence, gospel singer. Worked with En Vogue. 1964 Gary Holt, guitarist. Slayer and Exodus. 1966 Anders Osborne, rock singer. Wrote for Tim McGraw. 1970 Giovanni Mirabassi, pianist. Worked with Chet Baker and Steve Grossman. 1972 Greg Alexander, rock singer. New Radicals. 1972 Mike Dirnt, bassist. Green Day. 1979 Lance Bass, pop singer. NSYNC. May 5th. 1899 Paul Barbarin, jazz drummer. 1934 Johnny Taylor, R&B singer. Highway QCs. 1936 Patrick Gowers, composer. Worked for films like Hamlet, Children of Rage or The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. 1937 Delia Derbyshire, composer. Worked for the TV series Doctor Who. 1942 Tammy Wynette, country singer. The First Lady of Country. 1948 Joe Esposito, pop singer. Brooklyn Dreams, Right, You're the Best, Karate Kid. 1955 Roddy Radiation, guitarist. The Specials. 1957 Anthony Crawford, jazz singer. Worked with the Sonny James Band and Neil Young. 1959 Ian Stephen McCulloch, rock singer. Echo and the Bunnymen. 1959 Bobby Ellsworth, metal singer. Overkill. 1959 Steve Stevens, guitarist. Played with Billy Idol, Michael Jackson and Vince Neil. 1981 Craig David, pop singer. 1981 Jesse Colburn, guitarist. Played on tour with Avril Lavigne. 1988 Adele, pop singer. 1992 Steven Jerzak, pop singer. Worked with Leighton Meester. To learn more, take a look at the description of this post. Remember that if you like the content, you can share the link, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next episode. This was a program for Music and Life by Carlos M. Created by Rune KM Productions.